This year's holiday season brings a wave of warmth, nostalgia, and calm beauty, and it all begins with your Christmas tree. Imagine this: soft sage green ribbons cascading down snowy branches, copper ornaments glowing like candlelit memories, and antique gold accents adding that timeless farmhouse magic. If you've ever wanted your tree to feel elegant yet deeply comforting, stay with me, because what's coming next may inspire your most beautiful Christmas yet. Sage green isn't just trendy, it's the color of calm, grounding, and understated elegance. In 2025, designers are calling it the new winter neutral, for good reason. It softens a room, blends effortlessly with vintage textures, and brings a peaceful woodland vibe to your farmhouse tree. Picture this: a grandmother's handmade quilt nearby, a cup of cinnamon tea warming your hands, and your sage-toned tree quietly glowing in the corner. If gold feels too bright and silver too cool, copper is the perfect in-between. It carries that cozy fireside glow, modern, yet nostalgic, like something you'd find in an old farmhouse kitchen. A viewer recently told me that adding copper bells to her tree reminded her of childhood walks through her grandmother's snowy barnyard. That's the magic copper brings, warmth with memory attached. Here's where your tree steps into heirloom territory. Antique gold isn't shiny, it's brushed, mellow, and beautifully imperfect. These ornaments instantly make a tree look curated through decades, not just decorated for one season. Add gilt picture frames, tarnished gold baubles, or vintage-style finials to create a tree that feels like a story being passed down. Whether you love a classic spruce or a soft flock tree, this year's trend is all about blending textures. A mixed tips tree, part frosted, part natural, creates depth without overpowering the soft sage and copper palette. Think of it like styling an outfit, warm wool plus soft knit plus aged leather. Your tree deserves the same thoughtful layering. Stop placing ribbon on the tree, start weaving it through. The 2025 farmhouse trend is draped movement, where sage green fabric flows like gentle watercolor. Use wide velvet or linen ribbon, tuck the ends into inner branches, and let it softly cascade. It creates a sense of motion, almost like a slow-falling snowfall. Start with large ornaments deep inside the tree to create inner glow, then add mid-sized pieces in copper and gold, followed by delicate items like vintage stars and mercury glass drops. This technique adds depth and keeps viewers watching longer because each layer reveals something new, as if the tree itself is telling a story. Many viewers worry vintage decor will make their tree feel busy. The secret is repeating shapes and colors. A trio of copper bells, repeated throughout the tree, brings harmony. Antique gold teardrops echoed from top to bottom create rhythm. When your pieces relate to each other, your tree feels intentional, not overwhelming. To get that perfect farmhouse feel, mix in natural elements, dried orange slices, wooden beads, woven stars, or small bundles of eucalyptus. They bring softness, storytelling, and a little bit of nature indoors. One subscriber shared how her grandkids always search for the cinnamon-dusted orange slices. It became a little family tradition they keep every year. If you take only one tip from this video, let it be this: warm white lights are essential for the sage copper gold palette. They create a candle glow effect that flatters every vintage ornament. Layer 2 light types, constant and slope winkle, to mimic the sparkle of real candlelight on Christmas Eve. Your tree needs 1 or 2 items that instantly catch the eye: a large antique-style gold star, an oversized copper bell, or a cascading branch of metallic sage berries. These pieces work like jewelry, bold enough to captivate, but refined enough to blend with the rest. A strong anchor increases viewer retention because the eye keeps returning to explore the details. In 2025, tree collars are back, especially woven, rattan, copper, or rustic metal ones. Choose something that adds warmth and stability to the overall look. Layer a soft linen or knit tree skirt beneath it for that luxurious farmhouse feel. Add wrapped presents in brown craft paper with sage velvet ribbon for the perfect Instagram-ready finish. A tree never stands alone. Add a copper lantern on one side, a basket of pine cones on the other, and maybe a vintage stool displaying wrapped gifts. Keep textures simple: wool throws, pottery vases, wooden candle holders. These pieces extend the sage and copper palette outward, making your whole room feel cohesive and elevated. Last season, a viewer from Texas told me she decorated her tree in sage green for the first time. Her daughter walked in, stopped, and said, "Mom, this feels like home." That one moment reminded her why decorating matters. It isn't about perfection, it's about creating spaces where memories settle gently, like falling snow. As we wrap up, imagine yourself turning off the overhead lights and letting your sage green, copper, and antique gold farmhouse tree glow softly in the quiet evening. Maybe you'll have a cup of cocoa in your hands, maybe someone you love will be sitting nearby. But in that moment, your home, your Christmas, will feel warm, elegant, and wonderfully timeless. Thank you for being here, and may your 2025 holiday season be your most beautiful yet.